Okay, now let me go ahead. I say little stupid things during the day, but they be real if you listen to what I'm saying. But there are people because they don't like your message, and your message is not for them, but they don't like your message because you're speaking a truth that is real, and they're not going to agree with that truth. Now, I made a post earlier talking about how people's um, the the information that they get from the Holy Scriptures is clouded because of their self beliefs on things. So with this, I'm talking about the messenger right now, what God has given you to speak. See, people are not going to agree with your message, and it's the right message, but because you, the messenger, are saying it, they're not going to agree with it. See, when God gives you a job, He gives you a job to do. He don't get it to everybody else. You got to start, even though it's a hard thing to do, you have to do your job no matter what. People are not going to agree with your job. They're not going to agree with your way, even if God give you that way. You don't think I'm right? Then I'm gonna challenge you to read the scriptures, all those prophets that they believed in, who were right men with the right message. They didn't like the messenger. A lot of those prophets didn't do nothing to nobody. They just spoke the word of God. And it made people angry. You got a job for God to do. It's gonna make people angry. That's part of the job. See, the discipleship of Christ is a hard thing to do because it goes against whatever the world has going on. You don't fit into that world because you are the messenger with a message that's not going to be received, especially not from pleasing ears, because your speech is not to please ears. So what you say is not going to be accepted. It's you. You're not going to be accepted. Your message is not going to be accepted. But you can't look at the faces no more. You have to speak what God put on you to speak. So stop looking back. Don't worry about it. Look, ain't nobody listen to your message in the first place. Huh? They ain't listen to your message in the first place. What makes you think they're gonna listen to it now? They're not. So you're not gonna please no ears. You're not gonna satisfy no hearts. Not when you have a job for God. Remember, your job is a lonely position. You're going to be ostracized and put aside because of your message. And it's the right message, but you're saying it. You're not who are going to be accepted. You're not. You're not going to be accepted. So don't try to be accepted because it's not in the job description. That's what I'm trying to get. when you take a job for God, you are not gonna be liked. That's just the bottom line. You're not.